Hi everybody. Hi, let me just sort this out. I'm gonna move the camera over here. Oh, hang on. I should really oh, lots to do tonight. So many streams tonight. So we're gonna do this stream tonight now, and then we're gonna do some AOM or AOE afterwards. We're gonna do a brand new emoji that we're gonna use on Twitch. If this becomes a thing, we might do loads of these. I need to put my headphones on really. So I am gonna do that. So just bear with me. How are you all? Hope you're okay. Thanks for being here. Feeling a bit better today, having had a bit of a muscle strain. The ice works really well, I have to say. The ice, you get an ice bag, is better than heat, for me anyway. I don't know how scientific that is. Okay, I'm here. It always confuses me that it's Patreon as a percentage to YouTube. Here's the thing, Foxy, right? I agree with you. I feel like they should have their own embedded stream, but they don't. You have to use a client. So you have to use either YouTube or Vimeo or something like that. So redirecting to YouTube is okay and everything. But obviously Patreon is where I need everybody for people to come and support and stuff. So it is a little bit difficult, isn't it, actually? Which is why I put the link in the lounge to Patreon, because if they come straight to YouTube, they might subscribe to YouTube, they might follow, but that doesn't help grow the channel. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. I mean, YouTube could be really good for me if I had loads and loads of followers, like thousands of followers. Then it would be great. You just stay on YouTube, wouldn't you? But I think Patreon's really good for small streamers, to get that support directly so that they can further their channel as a small streamer. So, but it is tough because you can actually watch this. I believe you can watch this in Patreon. But of course, you're in Patreon. Well, where do you comment? Do you comment underneath? Da, da, da. Anyway, there's a new chat out on there now. I don't know whether you've seen it, Foxy, but there's a new chat now. You can. It's like a WhatsApp chat, but it's in the Patreon. I don't know whether that's on your phone yet, but it's just come out on my phone, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's this? There's like a community chat in there. I mean, for us, it's kind of okay because we've got Discord, but for people that come to the Patreon from outside of Discord, it might be kind of cool. So check it out. I don't know how easy it is to find on yours because I get the creator tab, but as a viewer, I'm not sure how easy that is to find. But have a look, see what you reckon. See if it's there. I think I need to download the app. Yeah, do you know what? The app's actually better than the website, I think, anyway. I think the app seems to be a little bit easier to use. It's a growing platform. They're plugging new stuff in all the time. And when I joined it, it was fairly early on, actually, when I actually signed up for an account, even though I didn't go live just yet. And I've seen it over time build and build and build. So I reckon in the end, they might have it embedded somehow. So I don't know. So for instance, let's have a look on here. Let's see if anybody's. So we've got Foxy Gem and Dan, and so War's chatting in Discord. Does War need the YouTube link? Is that what he needs? You need to follow on Patreon. That's what you need to do. Right, I'm going to do the emoji, not the emoji, the emote, sorry. So we're going to do file, new. We're going to do a square image. Okay. Let's take that away for now, sorry. I think I need to download it. Yeah, it's good, right, that's done. Let me scroll back. Very good, good, right, okay. We are going to do the emoji. Emote. I'm going to call it an emoji mote. Emoji. Whatever. I'll find a new name. I took a screenshot earlier. I'm so sorry. It's not Jim. It's not Jim. Nobody's guessed it. The only person who got close to guessing it was War. And I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, it's Jibbity. Of course it's Jibbity. Come on. And then what people can put it up there whenever the shark happens. You know, when the Jaws theme tune happens, everyone can do the little emoji, right? Jiminy. Let's open a drink. A little bit different on here. Not a cult, however, but it's a bit different on here. We don't have all the emotes flying up, and we don't have like sound alerts and stuff. It's very simple, but it's just like our little hangout, a gentle hangout almost, like a gentle hangout, you know, gentle. And we like those. Let me hide the sponsorship. Look. Right, anyway, in jokes aside, and ignore me in the background, I've changed my mind about 3 minutes before I came on to go live. At first, what I was going to do was I was going to draw Ghibli how I used to draw Ghibli before Ghibli was even a thing. Okay. I got banned from the library for... I was going to draw Ghibli the same as I used to draw Ghibli years ago, which I used to use for teaching. However, the actual Ghibli, this fellow, has kind of become a thing now with his big nose and everything. So I feel like I should do it as true to the knitted object as possible. But it needs to be very simple in terms of colors because it's going to be very small. I think it's only 112 pixels by 112 pixels for an emote on Twitch. So it's small. I'm going to do it large and then reduce it afterwards. Okay. This is the point. It might look wrong. So I'm going to try and do it kind of like that. So he's going to be like kind of like that. Looking at the screen, right? So you've got the nose is big enough for you to see that he has quite a big nose, but you've also got the googly eyes and you've got the tentacles hanging down. They're hands, by the way. They are hands. People get this wrong. These are not. These are his feet. They're his feet. You must make sure his beak isn't too low. Yeah. Don't have the beak down here. You know, I nearly did a video. I nearly did a video earlier saying that I was going to be live and drawing something that nobody knows what I'm going to draw. And I nearly did this. Right, I nearly did this. Right, are you ready for the new drawing? Wrong. What was I thinking? Don't do that. That's not very good advertising. Anyway. So what I'll do is I'm going to drag the picture of Ghibli onto a new layer and we're going to draw around Ghibli. Dead easy. And then we're going to use our layering technique to do some shades and highlights. I'm going to do it very cartoony with a black background so it looks good as an emote reduced. If I was going to do this properly, I would do the knitted effect, and maybe I should do one of those and produce it as a print just to give out to Patreons, you know what I mean? Just a little thing to say thank you or whatever. I might do that. But for now, we're just going to draw around him, okay? That's the plan. Here is the photo. Let me drag this in and resize it. There. So there's Ghibli. There he is. Right. That's the photo of me holding Ghibli up. So I'm going to get Ghibli kind of in the center. And I can make that layer transparent. So it goes off into the distance. By the way, can you hear okay? And is the music okay? This is why I had to put my headphones on. I thought I better put my headphones on because sometimes the music's a little bit loud. But if not, then we're good to go. Yes to both. Right, cool. So that's the idea. This, of course, is a square. Do you think he's all right like that? I mean, there's a little bit of a border either side because he's slightly longer than he is wide. You could do this. You could make him square. Like, take his legs off like that for the emoji. So, or if you leave the legs in, he's going to have to dangle down like that. Do you think dangle or cut legs off? What do you reckon? You're going to be using this emote, so. I mean, it could be like, let me see. He could be sort of sitting down, unless I did him sort of sitting down, so his legs are kind of out in front of him. I don't know. Or do you like them dangling? Maybe they could, like, as though what's the angle for here? Like, you know what I mean? If he's, we're the wrong audience for this. You're the exact audience I need for this. Come on, just have them just under his beak. I love that it's a beak now. So his arms, like, his arms are flopping over the top. So his feet would sort of just come out under the... Right, okay. Let's do it that way. So then it's a bit square. You see my point, though? I want it to be square because I don't want to lose... I want to maximize the area. So if I do that, okay... Do you see what I mean? To be honest, I didn't know he had arms and legs. What the hell did you think they were? Look at him up close. Woo! These are like his arms, look, and these are his legs. You know. I never saw them when you had him on camera. No, usually he's like this, and then when the shark comes up. So when they were made, I'm not sure they were based on feet. Yeah. So okay, so we have 3 options. Let's go. Let's number them so you can assist me. Option 1 is the full Ghibli. Option 2 is we put the legs next to the beak at the front. Or option 3, we do Ghibli like just maybe the top half of Ghibli, like that. A bit like when he's doing the shark thing. I like them dangly. You like him dangly, yeah? I mean, it's a full Ghibli, isn't it? I have to say. And if we don't like it, we could always change it, I guess. I like close up. Oh, you like close up? Ah. Do we have 2? Should we have 2 emojis? They're going to go in Discord as well. So you know when I do this... All right, check this out. We're doing this on the fly, by the way. So you know when I do this, you know when I'm talking like this, and then I go... And then I go back again. Well, maybe Ghibli does the same. Maybe we have a dangly Ghibli and then a close-up Ghibli. Right? That works. So we'll do dangly first, and then we'll do a crop of the final image for the close-up Ghibli. And then you can fly around the screen in the chat. Close-up could be the other direction. Yeah, we'll flip it and close-up. Deal. Mirrored. Got it. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Right. By the way, is anybody else here? I think that War couldn't get the link working. Are you in the chat, War? Where's the chat? No one knows where the chat is, look. Click the YouTube. You have to click the YouTube. Scorp says interesting things. Let me send the... No one knows how to use Patreon. This is a good education for everyone today. How to use Patreon. It's very good, you know, once you get used to it. Once you click on the video and go into the YouTube. Good grief. Right, there we go. You should just say no. I didn't want to do it on YouTube, Jedi Master Tony Strange, because people go on YouTube and they subscribe to YouTube, and that's worthless. If they come to Patreon and get used to Patreon, they might sign up for Patreon, which really helps me directly. So that's why they go to Patreon first. Usually it's private on Patreon, but today it's completely free. So everyone can come to Patreon, give a little like or a follow, which is completely free as well. There's a lot of free content on here anyway. And unfortunately, Patreon does use the engine of YouTube to facilitate the live stream at the moment. But later down the line, I imagine they'll have their own servers. But for now, it's just a YouTube redirected to Patreon. And that's really where I get the income that makes me continue with Twitch, and it makes me continue with Discord and all these things. Ercrom, you have to ask everyone again, dangly or not. All right, yeah. So Tony Strange, we're doing Jibbity. You get with the times, Tony. So the option here is we're doing Jibbity today. We're going to do a dangly Jibbity, and then perhaps we're talking about doing a really close-up Jibbity for an emote for Twitch. And I'm just interested into which one you think might look funnier on the when the shark is going past, you know, when the big nose is flying past, whether it's a good idea to have him close up or dangly. At the moment, we're thinking about doing dangly and another one mirrored that is close up, which will look fun in the chat. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you have any ideas? We haven't even put pen to paper yet, so this story could go on. But I feel like an original Jibbity might be nice with the background to send out to people. What are you using? I'm using Clip Studio Paint, and it's I've been using it for years now. I used to use I've used DaVinci, I've used Coral, Illustrator, I've used Photoshop, and this one I have to say is the most intuitive, and it fits really well with my graphics tablet, which is a Huion pad. It just seems to work really well with it, and it's very, very simple, quite intuitive. I like it. Have you used GIMP? Yes, I tried GIMP as well. I seem to remember when I had GIMP on my old PC. I did try that. That was very good as well. Vector drawings on this is really, really good. I'm not going to do a vector drawing today, but they are really good. So yeah, I've used a lot of different software. I think it just depends what suits you, you know. But anyway, let's start drawing. Has anybody got the... Let me get the YouTube link. Discord's freaking out because they don't know the YouTube link. So let me send it to them directly. Copy that. Right. Let me put that in there. But you must sign up to Patreon. That's the point. That's the point of this, folks. You know what I mean? Did you watch those videos? Nah, I've been busy all day, but I'll have a look at them later. I really want to see them though, because I saw what he was doing, and it was really, really the shading he does and the whole style looks really good. Rubbish. Oh, War can't get on because he's not logged into YouTube. Why do you need to be logged into YouTube? Why do you need to be logged in to YouTube? I never log into YouTube. I just click the link, right? How does that work? Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? Let's carry on. I'm going to use a G pen, which is my brush of choice. Let me see how big that G pen is. I'm going to zoom right in. Ignore my face in the background. Just want to do a couple of strokes just to... Okay. That's alright. Let me... Should I do this as a vector drawing? Yes, probably. Have I got time to do that? No. I just want to get a simple emoji out. Let me just... I'm going to delete that in a sec. I just want to see if the line's thick enough. I think I need the line slightly thicker. I want it to be a bit more cartoony. So I'm going to go for maybe 30. Let's do a line here. No, even thicker than that. Let's go thicker than that. Let's go 30. Ah, that's nice. Right. Delete all of that. Let's go again. Just do a major outline. Oh shoot, that's rubbish. Oh my god, that's so rubbish. I've got the stabilization on, and stabilization needs to go down to about maybe 80. That's right. I might do the nose first now. I thought about it. Let's do it a different way. Let's do 3 layers. We're doing this on the fly, folks. And I'm going to make a folder for those layers. And the first folder is going to be nose. We're just going to do the nose. Okay? So let's do nose outline, nose color, and nose shades. You got digital pencils and brushes? Yeah. I've got loads of plugins and stuff. So I've got markers and pens, watercolor brushes, and I've got a few mods that I put on there ages ago, which I don't really use anymore, which I did for my oil painting stuff. Why don't you sketch it out first? Yeah, well, because I want to use this. Look, I want to just get each element done separately. Normally I would sketch it, but because I'm doing the sketch is really the photo in a way. So let's do this. Let me fill this. Watch this. Let me get the right color. I reckon it's kind of that kind of orangey color, right? Which is like that. I'm gonna do this. Oh, hang on, wait. Take the picture away first. And so if I fill that, and then what I'm thinking is on the highlight layer, which you can clip to the layer below, you can do this, which I really like. You can get the pen, and what you can do a slightly bigger brush, and you can do like highlights like this. What that means is it doesn't go over the edge. It just goes over the color that you're doing. It will stick to the color that you've put. So this will only ever touch anything that is orange. And then you can do a bit of a darker shade underneath. Do you see what I mean? And remember, this is only going to be 112 pixels. So that's going to be really, really small. So you just need it to be a little bit cartoony and... See what I mean? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide that folder. It's the line. I'm going to put these 3 in the nose folder. And then I can hide the nose folder and do the other parts. I think I'll do the blue triangle, the whole thing. So let's go back to black. Let's do... There's only one small problem with this software, and that's changing the sizes on this tablet. 38. It's a little bit finicky to do it, you know. Anyway. So new raster layer. Again, I'm not using vectors. Not this time anyway. And I'm going to do the whole star. I'm ignoring the eyes. They're going to go on top, okay? I go straight down there. To there. And there. That's his outline. Looks great, maybe a bit dark. Yeah, it might be actually, yeah. Let's flood fill the blue for now. And see what it looks like. Okay, so let's take that away. Let's do a new layer. This one's going to be flood fill. Give them that nice sort of royal blue color. I want it to be as striking as possible. So when we put the nose back, he needs to be underneath the nose, of course. Let's do a highlights one. We'll do a folder to put them in, and we'll do that and that. We'll put this folder under that folder. So there's the nose, and that's the actual shape so far. We're going to have to do a lot of shading on that to make it look sort of round. But now we need to do the eyes. Okay. So the eyes are going to be interesting. Let's do 1, 2, 3 for eyes, and a folder to put the eyes in. Oop. And I'm going to do the outline layer there. We'll put that back on. We're going to hide the nose, and we're going to hide the underside. We're just going to do eyes now. Go back to G pen, nice black, and ever so slightly smaller. And these are just going to be literally circles. Okay. So usually I do a sketch, like a bit like Tony said, do a sketch first, and then usually do a sketch in like a light blue kind of color, or a grey perhaps. But in this instance, I am going to just use the photo as a thingy, you know, a thingy. Do that. Now I have to remember that there's these kind of these white flecks. I might do the white flecks here, so leave them open. Like that. There's a bit of a white fleck there, a little white fleck there. And with the flood fill tool, we'll go in, make these jet black in the middle. Oh, hang on, wait, undo. What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Take the picture away. Now we can flood fill. And then I'm going to get a white color. Flood fill. You can't see this, but you will in a sec. You'll see what I mean. Flood fill those ones there. Good. What will it be? Nobody knows. Hey, Chilo, good to see you. Yeah, you made it here. Listen, did you log in via YouTube or Patreon? If you logged in via Patreon, well done, of course. And if you logged in via YouTube, that's fine. You can follow on there as well. Either or. I'm just trying to push Patreon a little bit as a platform, because I think it's got a lot of potential, and I'm excited about that. But I need to really capitalize on it. So I'm really pushing that at the moment. So we've got highlights here. I'm not sure I need a highlight on this, in fact, so I'm not even going to do the highlight. I'll just put these in the folder. I gotta get that in that folder. Wait, is that already in that folder? Yeah, it is. Cool. So the eyes are at the front, the nose is there, and the body is there. Now we've missed a little bit out. Can you see that? Look, we've missed a little bit out there. So let me take the body away again. And there was a little bit of flood fill that we didn't quite get. So let me go back into the second layer and flood fill that white color just down here. There we are. And now we can put the other layers back on. There we are. It's not the easiest platform to use, I have to say. So we're going to lighten the nose slightly, I think, and we will do some blue shading. I think I might do the shading now, actually. Let's hide these for a little bit. Hide the nose. Put the picture back on. Let me look at his shading, shall we? Let's have a look. So we've kind of got shading underneath and highlights on the top. So the light's kind of hitting the top. Shading on one side, shading underneath. You get the gist of it, yeah? So I think I'll just do much like I did with the nose. You know what I mean? Like the nose there is like 3. Like a normal nose colour, a dark side and a light side. So maybe I'll do the same with the fins. Or whatever they are. Hands, body, thingy. Yeah. Can you blend the colours a bit more? I could blend the colours. But I don't know whether I want to. I'm just thinking, when you look at it like that, it's going to be about that big. Do you see what I'm saying? It's going to be an emote. So if I do that, look, it's going to be about that big on the screen. So I think, yeah, at maximum it's going to be about that big. And you could blend it. I'm just thinking the amount of pixels you get, 112 by 112. I mean, the blending's going to be negligible. It's going to be, you know. But you can sort of get the idea of him from that. And to be honest, this is the first one I've done. I've never really done an emote before, so this could be a learning curve. This could be something that, you know, maybe we go back and change it later. But I think that big is going to be it. But what if you want to put him onto merch? I think, well, as I was saying, just when I first started the stream, I was saying I might do a proper one, like with the knitted effect on it. Actually go in and do the knitted effect. Previously, when I've done like really small, like when I did the Erc salute, for instance, I drilled down into that and I started doing a little bit of details. And when I put it as the emote, it looked rubbish. It just looked like a black blob, really. There was no definition in there, so I had to simplify it a lot. But I think it might be worth doing another stream, like a separate series on doing a really detailed one. And I was going to put them on postcards and just send them out to all my Patreons, you know, just to say, look, like a little bit of a thing, and maybe put it on some merch for other people to buy if they want it, or collect, or maybe do it as a prize, or I don't know, some kind of thing. So I think you're right. I think there needs to be a detailed one, but maybe not for the emote. Anyway, let's do. Shall I do his dangly bits? Shall we do his dangly bits? And then we've got the full outline, then, haven't we? At least we've got that to work with. So let's do another folder. And it will be at the bottom because it's in the outside, isn't it? So let's do 3 layers. 1, 2, 3. That's what she said. So again, we're just going to do the outline first. Do it in one go. And it doesn't matter if it goes over the line. These are supposed to be his legs. So much judgment going on. They are supposed to be his legs. Oh no, I did that wrong. Did you see that? I actually slipped. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Where did I put it? It's here. Very ball looking. Like, see this? This is a glove, like a silky glove. You put this on when you're working on a graphics tablet and you don't slip. You don't stick to it. Easy to stick to it. So you put the glove on and you can slide and do circular stuff a lot easier. So the glove's going on. Very bulbous. I think you're going to cover up his balls then. Okay. I think he's coming along. He's okay. There he is. So second layer, we're going to flood fill. It looks like a... They do. It's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse from now on in. We need a lemony colour for the legs. Oh my god, it's Gibbity. It literally is Gibbity now. Oh dear. It's so scary. And we're going to do the slightly... we're going to do the slightly darker mustardy colour. It's horrible, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Whoa, I've done that wrong. I'm sorry. Edit, undo. Edit, undo. We need to clip that layer to the underneath the layer so it only touches lemon. And then we can be free flow with it, look. What do you reckon? Oh dear. What do you... Jem, what do you reckon? Let me, Let's put the photo back on so you can see the difference. I think he needs to see a doc about his... Oh dear. I love the shading on his nose. Nice. Alright, let's... I'm going to actually put a new folder up here. Where is it? That one there. Oops, I've moved the wrong folder. His nose has gone now. Come back. There we are. Folder 3. So I've got 3 folders. I think I've hidden the folder in there somewhere. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Is it in the nose? It's there. That can come out. And I'm going to put everybody, all of these folders, into a sub-folder. And why I'm doing that is I can do this. So, if I put it back to how it was, that's what it was. That's what we've done. That's what it. Lou, hello. Hey. What do you think? Look. As an emote. Obviously, we need to do the shading. I get that, but that's what we're doing so far. Are they actually? Yeah, they are actually yellow. Weirdly enough. Now, let me show you. I'll show you up close. There's a lot of revelations about this. People didn't know that they were feet, and these are hands. Was you there, Tony, when Ghibli first arrived? When it got sent to me? The original drawing was nothing like this. Can you make me a fluffy toy of this drawing? And it turned up like this. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, it was really good. Shading is on the wrong side. Yeah, maybe. We could maybe change that. But the shading's on the wrong side of the balls. Or does he need balls on the other side? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, depending where the light's coming from. Although we can decide in our world where the light comes from, I guess. But it is different to the nose, right? Yeah, I get it. Anyway, I opened this up, Tony, thinking it was going to be my original Ghibli drawing. His beak was the same size as one of these. And it went like this. I got it out. I was like, oh, I'm excited. And it went, dong. I was like, whoa. Whoa. I was going to use it like... I used to use Ghibli to teach kids how to play piano. I cannot use this. What is the original drawing? It's just like a little starfish. Yeah, the shading is wrong. I'm going to do the shading backwards. Look. That's the original. Yeah, so the shading's on the right side. Yeah, we'll do the shading on the right side. Ball shading on the wrong side. Yes. Yeah, let's swap that shading round, shall we? Let's go to the... which one are we doing? Yeah, it's that one. Right, let's eliminate all these people out of the way first. And let's drill down into this. Looks a bit rude. Yes, Jem. Sorry, what? This looks so wrong. It looks... Don't change his left hand. His left hand. Or the left hand. His left, our right. So his left. So this one has to stay the same. I love this. Right, I'm going to delete the shading on here. Right? Yeah. So like if I delete this shading like this, and actually put the shading on the right side of this foot, yeah? Because it's on the inside, it's darker. Or maybe I should... Oh, wait. So maybe I should keep the shading on the inside of this foot then. And on the inside of this foot. The yellow guy from Catchphrase is called Mr. Chips. Alright, so let's go back. Let's see if we can do this then. Yeah, so say if I keep the shading there on the inside, but get rid of the shading on the outside, right? Try it and see. Yeah, okay. Let me try that. Let me get rid of that. And let me put the shading here. Like that, yeah? And we'll do the same with his other hand. So we'll take that away. Check the reference. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll check the reference. We'll just do it for now. Just see what it looks like. Maybe that looks good. I think maybe that does look good. What do you reckon? That could be the light coming from back here. I think so, yeah. Alright, cool. Should we do the same with the blue then? Let's do the same with the blue. Give him some body and character. And I'm going to think about what you said with the light hitting certain parts. I think that's a really neat idea. So let's do that. Let's get the blue only. Let's get rid of that. So let's do a color drop there. I'm going to do the shading, which is going to be a lot darker. I'm going to go in here, start work on the shading. So remember, clip it to the layer below. Just check this works first. Wait, is that even working? Oh no, that's not working. I'm sorry. Go back. Ghibli without a nose. Hey, Queenie! Nice. The shading needs to go up his inner thigh. Oh my god, what are you talking about, man? I don't know what's going on with this. The shading goes all the way up, look. Oh, wait, you want more shading up there because it's very dark under there, wouldn't it? It would be very dark under there. I need to name these folders, if I'm honest. Boing. For some reason, that's deleting that, but I can't seem to delete. Oh, the eyes have ended up in the wrong folder, that's why. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, look. Oh, man. What does this one do? That's his legs. That's his body there. But it's somehow affecting the eyes as well. I must have two layers in one. Let's have a look. Oh, it's there. I see. I see what's happened. It's fell into its own folder. Let's bring it out. There we go. That's more like it. Right, now we can do it. Clip to layer below. Boop. Right. Giggity. I want to learn how to use this program for drawing. So do I. So I'm going to adjust the size to around about that big. I'm going to use a slightly darker color. I'm going to zoom in and just start doing this part. Even smaller brush. I'm going to take the stability of the brush right down so that I can do maybe 11%. That's good enough. There you go. So that's the sort of idea that I'm going to do. Bit of a shadow there. There might be three colors, you know. There might be maybe there's some shadow here. Just doing it by eye for now, just to see how it feels. What are those hearts? They look good. I give him a moustache and a... I feel like he doesn't have a mouth, does he? In my original cartoon, he had a mouth. But obviously this one is kind of like the known version now. I feel like I need a slightly different colour. I think I need a different colour, like maybe a... He looks like Solly. Yeah, he does. I've seen Solly in real life. He looks a bit like this. There's no room for a mouth, and it's not true. It's a cartoon. You can give it a mouth. People are very particular about their cartoons, Tony, as you know. They're like, oh my god, it's not canon. It's not a canon Jibbity. If you start giving it a mouth, you might as well just go and work for Disney. Keep changing our original things. Because I don't know what the original... It looks like a bit... Most people say it's a beak. Most people say it's a beak. And therefore, it is a beak. Actually, I quite like that. You know, with the lines coming down a bit, look. That gives him that kind of cone shape. It looks more like a cone. That's, yeah, that might work. Maybe like I'll put some more here just to give him some definition. We can change this as we go, but... There you go. He looks a bit more fluffy now, look. Emo Jibbity, yeah. Oops. Undo, undo. When you use this software, the one you need to learn is the undo button. Don't forget his inner thigh. Okay. I won't forget that. His eyes fell off. Where's his where's the final layer? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Yes. So color dropper, inner thigh color, and let's make sure we've got that for gem. Just like that, yeah. And he's going to be about that big. Now look, tell me, am I right or am I right? Does he look kind of like Jibbity from that size? I feel like he does. I feel like that looks pretty authentic. Let's do a comparison, shall we? So let's do the original. So imagine the original on screen like that. And then you think, you zoom out and you go, right, now let's do our version. Boop. From there, that's where it's going to be. That's the size. That's 112 pixels by 112 pixels. Now, bearing in mind, it's going to be a PNG file, which means you're going to maintain the transparency. Okay? You will maintain the transparency. So if you've got dark mode on, he will appear in dark mode. You want to see what it will look like in dark mode? We can color in the background just for now, just for a test. And I'll show you what it'll look like. So let's just do some very, very dark paper kind of color. I'll just fill it in for now. Then, oops. And then we'll put him back. Whoop. There you go. I'm really happy with that. I think that looks all right with the shading as well. I think the shading kind of pops on dark mode. But obviously it depends how you watch Twitch. If you watch Twitch in light mode, you'll get a different experience. But I think they look both. I think they look all right on both. And it's a good job we don't have Thug Life on this channel yet. Anyway, I think we're good to go, yeah? So we're going to call it Jibbity. How do people want to spell it Jibbity? The reason he's called Jibbity is you missed up dog. What's up dog? What? What was I saying? Oh yes, Jibbity. The name Jibbity is for, if anyone's musical, the notes on the left hand, on the notes on the lines is G, B, D, F and A. And this character is called GBD, Jibbity, and he flies away all the time. Jibbity flies away. And so that's why he's called Jibbity. Okay. Now, I did used to spell it like this. I'm going to type in the chat how I used to spell it as a name. Hey, Penguin, good to see you. I used to spell it like this. What did Dan just troll me? Did I just read something out that I shouldn't have read out? That's how I used to call him. Should I call the emote that? Well, it can't be Jibbity with a J, because it's musically the first note is G, right? Like Jillian with a G, my mum's name. What's up, dog? He said you missed up, dog. Missed up, dog. Oh my god. Anyway. Thank you, Chillo. I'm confused as well. So there's our emote. You can see the cogs. I know. I'll end the stream and I'll be like, right, okay. What's up, dog? Oh, what's up? They're getting worse. These are getting worse. Wait, I'm here. Wait, I'm here. We're going to go straight to Twitch after this and do games. We're doing Age of Empires or AOM. You've broken me, Danny. You've broken me. What's up, dog? My God. Error 404. I was really gone then. Will you give me maybe 5 minutes? I'll get this uploaded on Twitch. We're gonna go over there to Twitch, get a lobby, and this is gonna appear. And I hope it's okay. I hope they don't say this is rude and you're not allowed this. And those who aren't playing AO whatever can do some fun games with me. Oh, options. We have options tonight in the server. Right. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching my stream. And thank you for following on Patreon. It really helps. And thank you for being a Patreon if you already are, because it directly supports me and helps me do this more than other stuff, which means I'm not here, right? The more we do here and on Twitch and on Discord, the more we do. It's as easy as that. Thank you, Foxy. I appreciate you. Let's put you on the screen because you're so lovely to me. There you go. Boop. Thank you very much. And let's put Danny Bad's eyes on there, look. Danny Bad's eyes look like Jibbity's eyes. And I think I will spell Jibbity with a G, just so he doesn't get confused with Jim. Tie-dye shark! Oh my god, you're here! What do you think of Jibbity, man? It's for our emote for Twitch. It's going to be about that big. Looks a little bit like a photo, but it's not! It's a cartoon! You have the best followers. I know. I know. Thanks, Sharky. To be honest with you, Sharky, whenever I see you doing your pens and your woodwork and your artistic creativity stuff, it really gives me a buzz, because I think I need to do more of this, and I really don't. I procrastinate a lot, but here I am doing it, so it's happening. So thank you. And Foxy for poke poke. Come on, poke poke poke. Not in a rude way, but she just pokes me to like get going and do this stuff. Better follow. And we're not going to go down the John Lennon path here, Jem. We're not going to do that. Otherwise, people will be burning my books. If I had a book. I do have a book actually, but it's not in like W.H. Smith's or anything. You can buy it though. Foxy's seen my book, haven't you, Foxy? Foxy has seen my book. We've got plans. Got plans for that. Jem already went down that path, yeah. They burn audiobooks, yeah. Anyway, Jibbity is complete. I'm going to upload him right now, and you'll get to use him. I'll do it as channel points so that it's readily available, and not channel points. What do you call it? Just a basic sub thing, because I've already got. I think you can only have. Is it one normal emote? I think. And then it's like 7 after that if you're a sub. So you'll all get it anyway because you're all subbed. Anyway, let's try it, shall we? Let's go and do it. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you just in a few minutes over on Twitch. See you in a bit. 5 free normal emotes. I'll put one of them on there then. Right, cool. Okay.